What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the greatest channel on YouTube. I am Christian Brumman. Thank you so much for joining me. Today for Tackle Tuesday, we are going to be talking about the different kinds of line. Before we get into that, I want to announce that the winner of the Tackle Tuesday giveaway from last week is going to be Champy.14. He wanted to know what my opinion was about Guggen baits. I know they're super hot right now and they're all the craze and everything. I actually haven't used them at all, but I am going to go out and get a couple packs and give them a shot, and then I'll do a little Tackle Tuesday review on those. For this week's question, if you want to be entered to win some baits, make sure you're subscribed, and also comment down below. Let me know if you guys have used Guggen baits before and what your opinion on them is. If there's a specific one or specific color or something like that that you've had good luck with, or whatever the case may be. All right, now to get into the topic for this week, the different kinds of line. You basically have three main kinds of line: monofilament, fluorocarbon, and braid. Now, braid is the easiest one to talk about. Basically, braid has zero stretch to it, and it's extremely strong. Basically, it is multiple lines that are braided together. You want to use braid if you are throwing a frog. Always use braid. Also, if you're flipping into super heavy cover, a lot of guys will either throw straight braid or braid with a fluorocarbon leader. Same thing on spinning reels. A lot of guys, especially over the past few years, it's gotten more and more popular that on spinning reels, guys will put braid on there and then tie a fluorocarbon leader. That will be next week's video. We'll be showing you how to tie a fluorocarbon leader onto braid. Braid is extremely strong, extremely durable. If you spool up your reel with braid, you can leave it on there all year. You don't need to, it's not going to get jacked up to where you need to put new line on all the time. Great type of line there for certain situations. Next thing, fluorocarbon. Now, fluorocarbon is by far the most highly used type of line for bass fishing. You throw basically everything on it. It's basically non-stretch. There is a tiny bit of stretch to it, but not much. It's pretty darn strong. Seaguar here, they are the ones who invented fluorocarbon. I really like the Invisex stuff, but you can literally throw it on everything: moving baits, jigs, top water if you want, other types of top water, not a frog. But yeah, very great line, very little stretch. So, when you go to set the hook, you're not giving that bass all that stretch to possibly get off, which is where monofilament comes into the picture. I very rarely, hardly ever throw monofilament when I'm bass fishing. Mike, my tournament partner, a lot of you guys know, he throws monofilament sometimes if you're throwing other types of top water, like a buzz bait or pop or something like that. I typically only throw it when I'm catfishing or something like that. But it's very similar to fluorocarbon, except that monofilament has a lot of stretch. Fluorocarbon has very little. And that's why you don't really want to use it too much when you're bass fishing, because if you go to set the hook and the bass has all that extra stretch, it can have a lot of more opportunities to get off of that hook, and then you miss the bass. But yeah, very simple here. Throw braid if you're throwing a frog, or if you are flipping really heavy cover, you can either throw straight braid or tie a fluorocarbon leader on it. Same thing with a spinning reel. And the reason on the spinning reel is that it just makes it so you don't have to keep spooling up your spinning reel throughout the year a whole bunch. Fluorocarbon, throw it on almost everything. Lighter stuff and clearer water, use lighter pound test, or if you're throwing jerk baits, crankbaits, stuff like that, the lighter pound test will help that bait get down to the depth where it wants to be. Also, another thing about fluorocarbon is that it sinks, unlike monofilament that floats. So it'll help your bait out, and to be able to get down to that level and have a better action than the monofilament because it's floating, and you know, you really got to get it down there. Monofilament, throw it if you're catfishing or fishing for carp or something like that, or I guess if you want to throw a buzzbait or popper, you know, other whopper plopper, stuff like that on the topwater. But yeah, that's it. Short video today, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, make sure if you want to be entered in the weekly bait giveaways, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also answer this week's question about Googan baits, whether you've used them or not, and if you have, what kind of success you've had and what your thoughts are on them. Other than that, stay hooked. Tune back into the channel here in a couple days or so. I'll have a couple more videos out, and that's it. We'll see you next time. Peace.